Hey y'all, last time in class we talked about writing equations in slope-intercept form from a table. Our goal today is to master it. We'll have a quiz over this and a few other things. So go ahead and take out your journal, write this heading, and copy down this table. Feel free to pause the video right now so that you have time to copy it. The first thing we need to do is find the slope. So our formula for slope says this. Let's go ahead and write down slope. And another word for slope is rate of change. Again, pause the video to write this stuff down. And we use m to represent slope. So our formula says this. To find slope, we have m equals parentheses y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's go ahead and get it set up. We have m equals parentheses division parentheses, and we can put our minus. Our equation is saying that we need a number for y2 and a number for y1, a number for x2, and a number for x1. So let's go up to our table. We've got 4 x's, we need the first one, that's x1, and the second one, that's x2. Then we need the first y, that's y1, and the second one, y2. All right, now we're just filling in the numbers. Take a look, what number do we have for y2? -5. What number do we have for y1? -9.5. Okay, at the bottom, we need a number for x2 and a number for x1. What number do we have for x2? 0. What number do we have for x1? -3. All right, let's pull out our calculator, turn it on. Might be a good idea to reset your calculator. That's second plus 712, and it's reset. All right, we're going to type in our equation just how we see it. So I'm going to hit clear and do parentheses -5 minus -9.5, close parentheses, and then our division sign, parentheses 0 minus -3, close parentheses. Okay, we have 1.5. Our slope is 1.5. M equals 1.5. Okay, we can also write this as a fraction. So if you find your math key, you press math, it says fractions. I'm going to hit enter and enter. It tells us 3/2. All right, we have found our slope. We can use either one, either 1.5 or 3/2. The next thing we need is our y-intercept. Our y-intercept is also called the beginning point, and we use the letter B for our y-intercept. To find your y-intercept, we look for a point that starts with 0. So we're looking for a coordinate point that starts with 0. and that number next to it is your b value. So let's go up to our table. Let's find a number that starts with 0. There it is. And we're going to use that number right here. So we have 0, comma, -5. Right. What number is across from 0 in the y spot? You see that y-intercept? Y spot? -5. -5 is b. We can say that b equals -5. And we have m. All right. So our first step was to find slope. Our second step was to find y-intercept. Our third step is to plug our numbers in for y equals mx plus b. Y equals mx plus b. So y gets to stay y. M is our slope. We got 3/2 or 1.5. I'm going to use the fraction for our slope. X will stay x. And then it says plus b, so plus -5. Okay. This is okay. Most of the time, it'll look like this. If your y-intercept is negative, instead of adding a -5, we just subtract 5. It means the same thing. So this was our goal. We wanted to get the equation in slope-intercept form. All right, you may go back and re-watch this video as many times as you need to. When you understand these notes, you need to stop and practice problems 1 and 2 on the worksheet.